Hello guys, welcome back to another video, but it's really the same day as the Invictus video, but just wanted to knock out two in one. Today we are going to be talking about something that I never thought I'd be able to cover on my channel, but thanks to a friend who's graciously temp traded me his knife, I am able to talk about. So today we have a JK design product. JK is a really cool maker who, I wouldn't say notoriously, but his stuff is known for being quite, well, rather on the expensive side. And, you know, whether you think that's worth it or not, after flipping this, I don't think you can deny that his products are very good quality. Now, I know about the whole Will Embargo situation, or sorry, not Will Embargo situation, Will Monarch situation, and that sucks. But as for this is a Embargo. I can confirm that this just flips excellently. It's probably one of my favorite values that I've tried in a while. And the coolest thing about embargoes is that the resell is fairly low. And when I say fairly low, I mean I've seen these go for as low as 490 bucks. When they retail for like 1100, 11 or 1200, I can't remember. But if you're getting this for 490 bucks or anything, even up to 600 bucks, that's just a really good deal, because this thing is just such a wonderful flipper. And when you get used to it, it just carries itself so nicely throughout all the tricks that you want to do. And I've actually been practicing a lot of my stuff on this, and I found that it's a lot easier than on my other battle songs. So that's really cool. Also, not to mention, this is quite sharp. So this has kind of helped me get more confident with live blades, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So let's get straight into it. The Embargo is a ballast song that has many different kinds of configurations. And what I mean by that is that this is not your standard Embargo. When the Embargo was first announced, it was announced with a picture, or like as the first kind of Embargoes had no hole pattern over here. It was just completely flat, normal slabs with no hole pattern, no milling or anything like that. It was just this shape. And now, since then, he's made many different kinds of configurations, whether it be hole pattern or cutouts or you name it. He's made a bunch of different kinds of ones and you can customize them quite extensively because there's a pin system. But there's also different kinds of spacers. You can get G10 spacers. They come with titanium spacers. You can get different material spacers, and you also have zippy stuff that fits in here. And he does. I don't know if a zippy does it, but you can also get like what's it called? Full channel spacers, which just goes to show that this thing is very customizable, which makes it even more worth it, in my opinion, because you can run this thing in so many different kinds of configurations that I'm sure none of them will flip the same, but it'll still be the same battle song, which is really cool. It's always really cool when a battle song has that level of customization. I was about to say customizability, which isn't a word. But let's go ahead and weigh this. Okay, let me weigh this. Okay, I probably shouldn't have weighed it there. Let me weigh it here. Let's see, okay, so this configuration, 4.32, let's just say 4.32 ounces, and that's with G10 spacers and 3 pins in each handle. This, in my opinion, I mean, to be honest, I haven't flipped his Embargo with any other configuration other than this, but this is just this is probably what I'm assuming would be my favorite. Now, I obviously don't know because I haven't tried the others, but I really, really like this balance. It has just the perfect amount of end weight, just the perfect amount of weight in the bottom of the handles to make it where it flows exactly like how I want it to. And it's just really enjoyable to flip. Now, another thing I want to talk about is something that JK does on a lot of his products. And you know what I've been realizing over the past few months is, when I first got into the hobby, I obviously heard of the Orca, the Embargo, that kind of stuff, JK products in general. But when I got further into the hobby, I realized that there's so much stuff that JK mills and machines for other companies. It's ridiculous. Like, what's it called? Hanson, the Hanson Metal Solo. He machines that. He machines the Acid Works Isaacs. He machines the Gigas. There's so many things that I'm probably not even thinking about right now that he just does, which is really cool. But what he does on a lot of those is he does the blackening of the titanium. Now, it's not the same as an anodization at all, really, because with an anodization, you can have a Zer-blasted ano, you can have a polished ano, a satin ano, a stone-washed, any kind of ano, and you can just blast or do whatever kind of finish on the titanium, and then you put the ano on top of that, and it's not going to affect or change that texture or that feel that you had before at all. The reason that blackening is different is because I don't know how it works, and I would love to learn how it works. So if anyone knows how it works, leave a comment below. I don't know how they do it, but it creates a whole different texture on the ballad song. Now, if you've never felt it before, it's not something that everyone likes, and you can, after feeling it for the first time, you can immediately see why. It feels kind of like my friend described it as nails on a chalkboard, which sounds extremely unpleasant, but obviously your nails aren't scratching the ballad song, so it's different. At first, it feels extremely grippy, and to me, the first few days I was flipping it, I was like, this is just too grippy. But after flipping it for some more time, I just really have grown to appreciate the level of texture and grip that it gives this thing. It's really nice, and I've gotten used to it, and it's made me really appreciate blackening, and so much that I want to get into it myself and be able to offer that as a service, because I'm starting to anodize for people. But it's a really cool thing, and it looks amazing, but it adds this whole new level of texture, which is really nice. So that's one thing, but obviously that's not coming standard on all embargoes. So how does it flip overall? Well, overall, it flips really well. It carries rollovers really nicely. There's exactly enough momentum to do every trick you want. It fans surprisingly well. I didn't expect it to fan this well. It's not like a perfect fan. Did I just cut myself? No, I didn't. It's not a perfect fan, but it fans really smoothly. It's not choppy, is what I'm trying to say. It carries itself nicely throughout, and you don't find it like it's a little bit choppy, but it's definitely something that I've grown to enjoy. This does aerials really well, and I know that because I've been practicing my giraffes on this, which is kind of scary because practicing giraffes on a live blade is scary. But the way it carries itself through aerials just makes me feel so much more confident in flipping, because I know exactly where to catch it, because it's just so precise. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do it on camera, but I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying, but when you throw it up into the air, the movement feels so controlled that you don't have any hesitation about when to catch it, because I know in some ballad songs, when you throw it up for an aerial, it moves weirdly in the air. The rotation isn't, like consistent, if that makes any sense, but this is. So it just makes it super enjoyable to practice those on, and I've gotten quite used to it, to be honest. And honestly, I'm this close to being able to get a good giraffe. I know I still have that lag in the middle where I catch it and I need to roll it over, but I'll work on that. But like I said, this has made me a lot more confident, and not just a giraffes, but like a lot of the other tricks that I want to do as well. Rollovers, like I said, it feels really good on Chaplins. It's just really, I don't know, I love this thing. If I ever got a JK product, hands down, it would be the Embargo. Now, I haven't flipped an Orca, but I don't know, this seems like such a good deal, because not only is it way cheaper than the Orca on the second hand, I just prefer sandwich ballad songs most of the time. Now, I do like my fair bit of like Channel and Chanwich, but sandwich just, I don't know, I've been really liking it recently. So yeah, I don't know, I'm like kind of gushing about this thing, but it's really made me appreciate like JK as a designer, as a ballad song maker, because if this is the level of attention to detail he puts in his products, then I think it's definitely worth checking his stuff out. Now, obviously, there's the issue of his price point. And that is one separate thing. But like I said, you can get these for really like half off on the second hand, which is just crazy. But this thing genuinely makes me feel like I'm better at flipping than I am, which is, it's always nice when a battle song makes you feel like that. But I don't know. I just keep on saying the same things over and over again. This thing is really good. I definitely want to get one of these one day, and if I did, I'd get it in this exact spec with the dotted hole pattern and the blackening. I don't know. It's something so cool about it. It looks really, really, really nice. Feels really nice, and most importantly, flips amazing. So without rambling on for too much, which I'm afraid I already have done, that is the Embargo, and it has definitely made me reconsider JK as a designer, as a maker, as everything. His stuff is really good. But yeah, that is the Embargo. Thank you guys for watching. Don't sleep on this thing, seriously. I think it deserves more attention. You always hear people talking about the Orca, but the Embargo is just really nice. So definitely don't sleep on this. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care and bye.